Hey guys, it's Minsi, and guess what? I'm in Indonesia! Today I'm going to take you into the jungle and test out my survival and camping skills in a totally different environment. So let's see what happens. I'm going to get some noodles. Look how many different ones I have to choose from. I know AM means chicken, but I don't know the rest. I got tempeh, which I really like, but it's a lot of tempeh for me for one dinner. Mushrooms. I think I'm just gonna get this. It's like a mixed veggie packet. Oh my god! Danger! One last bump. Oh, there we go. Back to the normal road. Look how beautiful this lake is. There's some little leftover fires and a little bit of rubbish around, so it's well used. There's even some temples on the other side, and then all behind me here is all rainforest. Gonna go explore in there later. You're not allowed to camp in there, so that's why I'm camping out here. I think this should be a good spot. It's hot out here. Ready? So good having all this under-seat storage. Makes my backpack super light. Look at these big ones. I don't know what those are. My hat. I want to cut it open. It's very soft. It's a tree tomato. I was going to show it to you and be like, smell it, it smells really good. I forgot you can't smell through the screen. It does smell nice though. It's very juicy. A little bit sour. Maybe this one's not ripe yet. Got some turmeric or some ginger. I have to give it a good yank. Dang it, it broke off. You can smell it though. This is a very smelly sensory show and tell, so you don't get to experience half of it. It smells good. One stick. This forest is so beautiful and the bird sound is so nice. It looks like that's solid ground, but I don't think it is. I'm gonna have to come back and get you. I found a furry friend, but you don't want to pat this one. He's going in circles. It's a caterpillar and the hairs that are on it are stingy if you touch them. My shade shelter might be turning into a rain shelter. By the looks of those clouds. Not sure if there's going to be much room for me under here. I'm going to use some cane because there's heaps of it around this lake and it looks like people have already been cutting it, so. Oh, my shade is up. I'm nice and cool now. I think I'm going to go explore the jungle and see if I can find any waterfalls before it gets too dark. Look at the pandan. It's pretty much the same as pandanus tree that I always talk about in Australia, that you can like eat the stems from. So here they use it to make the offering baskets with the leaves. You can tell they're the same kind of leaves because they're all spiky on the edges. And you can see that stem there down on the ground. It's pretty much the same as the ones that we have in Australia. And they also put it in their aromatic tea and it's delicious. I love it. I kind of want to try and find a vine I can drink out of. Well, I haven't found a vine, but I found a shrine. Coconut offering here. Look, it's got all larvae inside it moving around. I wouldn't drink that water. So here's the little offerings that they make with the pandan leaves. They make these little baskets too that they put their offerings in. Look, it's a traditional broom. These actually work really well. Found a vine. It kind of looks like a tree at the bottom, but it's winding all the way up this tree here. So with the vines, you can drink them if the water runs clear, but if it's milky, it's a no-go. Let's see what we've got. Now you want to chop up high, otherwise the vine also like sucks up all the water, and then you don't really have much left to drink. It already looks quite milky. We got sap. I think that one's going to be no good. But you can see how much liquid's coming out. If you found one that was clear, it would be pretty good. Spiky this thing is. Careful not to run into that one. Well, I've hit the vine jackpot here. Hopefully one of these has clear water that I can drink. I think these are the right ones because they look more like the ones that we have in Australia. I feel like I could swing from this like Tarzan. It's really fresh. It might take a while to get hydrated with this one, but it's the only fresh water that you can find out here that you don't have to sanitize before you drink it. Yummy. Look at that beautiful clear water. If you ever wanted to know if you can swing from a vine, I'm here to show you. Can. Oh my god, my shoelace. My shoelace got stuck to the tree. And that's my public service announcement to tuck your shoelaces in. Can you hear that I'm right next to some water? I found a beautiful creek. You want to see? Wow. There's even bamboo. I think this is going to be the best spot for a swim. Swimming in jungle. My toes are a bit pink. I don't know how slippery the rocks are going to be. Ooh, that's some chilly water. The dragonfly's here with me. Surprising that water can get this cold in Indonesia. We need this high up in the mountain leaves. Maybe I should go for a little walk up the stream. My hair's getting stuck in the ferns. See the dragonflies here? I'm ready for my little creekside snack. Tiny bananas. How small that. It's a bite-sized banana. I like the big bananas too, but these ones are extra sweet. And they ripen so fast. Well, I've gone a little bit off the path here and I'm taking a different way back, but it's gotten quite overgrown, so I'm just gonna have to whack my way through it. I'm gonna head back to my camping area now. My next goal is to find some firewood. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that because it's quite hard in a rainforest like this where it's raining all the time, pretty much every single day. So you might have to leave that with me for a bit, but don't worry, I'll come up with a solution. It's pretty heavy carrying all my stuff around, except for what I can leave in the saddle. I'm in the clouds. Can you see the clouds behind me? It's because I'm at 1,220 meters altitude. It's getting a bit chilly. People chop down the sugarcane and just leave it on the edge of the path, so this could be good for the fire as well. A little bit damp, but might be alright. That looks pretty dry. How furry this little creepy vine is. It's like a little cat's tail. Well, I found this fallen down tree here, so hopefully these limbs might be a little bit dry. It's a bit wet inside. Well, that's all I've got. I might not have a very hot dinner tonight, but we'll see. Look, you can barely even see the lake now. But you can still hear all the scooters travelling along the other side. The sound just reverberates across the bloody valley. I think I'm going to set my tent up in this corner. That should be pretty good. It's going to get the real test this time if it rains. I have re-seam sealed it since my last video that I used this one in. About that high. Getting a little bit of a sunset here. Look at the birds on the water. And it's soaking wet. Look how wet that is. It looks so dry from this side. It's very deceiving. And this was wet. And all these bits are wet. So, not sure how I'm going to cook my noodles. They might be a bit semi-hard. Well, if you don't have a lawnmower, machete will work just alright. Careful not to cut my tent. Oh, it's muddy. Because that is going to sink once I go down there. Oh, it's so muddy. Well, I've got a stick now and my shoes are off, so I can try again. I brought my trusty weapon with me. It's very wet out here. Even the grass underneath it is soaking wet. So at least I don't have to worry about starting any wildfires. This cane is like quite damp. Ooh, look how much it's smoking. Oh dear. I might be going hungry. The poor snail really like hightailed it out of there, didn't he? Sorry, Snaily. Come with me, I'll take you. This snail just came out of my fire. Oh, he's curling up. Move him out of harm's way. Maybe I should get my noodles on there straight away just in case if it doesn't last long. Oopsie. I can just hear all the moisture sizzling in this fire. Fire's just not doing its thing. Gonna have to relight this fire with some cotton balls again. Everything's so damp. Chili and spring onion. Okay, let's blow on it again. It's finally boiling. Yeah, I think my food's ready. It's like I'm at home. I eat these a lot. I'm getting so full from these noodles. Super spicy. It's time for my favourite part of the night. Exploring in the dark. Oh, can't see where I'm going. Gotta put my head torch on. Look at all that noise. It's a cockroach. A snail there with very long legs. How beautiful. There's something calling out in the trees, but I can't find it. And I don't know what it is. That was it. How perfect this elephant ear leaf is. I'm coming back for it tomorrow. I'm going to show you something useful you can do with it. It's a bit wet. Alright, well, I'm going to bed and I'll see you in the morning, bright and early. It's so wet. Maybe I should close it so it doesn't get any wetter. Good morning. Still very condensation-y in here. Ooh, chilly. Let's see how light it is outside. Even the inside of my mesh is wet. Look how wet all the cane is. Let's have a look at the lake. Somebody's already out there fishing. Early bird gets a fish, that's what they say. Just going to pack up my camp and then go into the jungle because I still need to show you guys what you can do with the elephant leaf plant. I'm trying not to let this go on the grass because it's so wet. Actually works pretty good. I have to like hold the valve open while I'm trying to get the air out. Like I'm a contortionist right now. Well, it didn't rain to test out the waterproofing of my tent, but it's still pretty wet. Right, let's go. Look how pretty these flowers are. Sometimes they have their hair down, sometimes they have their hair up, sometimes they don't have any hair. I keep seeing squirrels, but they're too fast for me. I keep missing them. Ooh. Ah, yeah. You can eat these. She's collecting them in the bag. Very bagus.
Yeah. Terima
Bagus sekali.
kasih. Yeah.
Terima kasih.
Yeah.
I was just walking and she said good morning to me, and I asked her makan because she's picking these mushrooms, and she said, yeah, you can eat them. Makan means like food or eating. That was so cool. That's really interesting to know that you can eat those. I'd like to try it. I'm back at my elephant ear plant, my perfect leaf that I found. Not one hole in it. So I'm going to chop this one. You can use this as an umbrella while you're hiking out if you get caught in the rain. Okay, so I'm going to start by just splitting this down the middle. Ooh. Roll these bits over a little bit. Like that. And then you kind of put that along the side there. And you want to just like gather the rest of it up. Oops. Be careful not to poke any holes in it. I am putting holes in it, but they're right on the edge, so it's alright, it's not in the middle part. Okay, that is looking absolutely schmicko. Now I just need to find a thin vine to tie around there. Well, I've got a nice thin vine right here, that's the perfect size. Change my mind, I'm going to use this pandan leaf because I feel like it's going to be smoother and not cut a hole in my leaf. You can slide this up and down to kind of like close it, and you can even hang it off your belt if you want to carry it around. Hello, I'm a watercolor. Okay, let's go. Let's go find some water that we can put in there to test it out. Alright, I'm back at the creek and now I'm going to show you how this works. Fingers crossed that it does. Alright, so with this, you can tighten it like that. Mine has a little hole in it, but if you find a leaf that doesn't have a hole in it, that's even better. Chuck it on your belt there and get around with it. There you've got a nice little pouch of water. I'm going to use it for my morning shower. Actually made a bigger one with a bigger leaf, and this one doesn't have a hole, so it's a bit better. Okay. I'm awake. You're not blending in very well on that side of the leaf, mate. Just in case if anyone is worried about me taking an elephant ear leaf or two. I don't know if you can see, but this place is covered in elephant ear leaves. Also, one other tip for this one is that if you cut it straight away, it's still going to be very brittle. So it's better to like let it wilt a little bit and get a bit softer so that it curves and bends a lot more without snapping. So colourful. This is going to be a tropical breakfast. A very funny shaped coconut. Oh, it's getting warm in the sun. Yeah. That's delicious coconut water. Well, that didn't really go as planned, but it'll still do. I wanted to make a little bowl. Okay. I've got some dragon fruit, my little bananas again, and this one, I don't know what it's called, but I know it tastes good. I've had it heaps of times before. I should probably learn the name of it. Let's chop them up. Whoa, look at the colour. That's my favourite colour ever. Isn't it so beautiful? How can a fruit be so pretty? So this one has like a seed inside. It's quite firm on the outside too. It tastes kind of like pineapple crossed with apple, but it's really sweet. I normally just bite into it, but I guess for this I'm going to chop it up into little pieces. That's the seed. It's a weird shape, isn't it? Ta-da! Some coconut shavings on top. Let's see what this fruit medley tastes like. I'm getting little bits of all the different flavours. Is my mouth pink? I've got this leftover dragon fruit that's too juicy to put in my bag, but don't worry, I can put it in here. So you can use that to carry your dragon fruit in too. Right, ready to go. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more, subscribe and turn your notifications on. And if you want to see my behind the scenes footage, check out my social media links. See you there.